welcome to Mac Guitar Mania. You just heard the new and improved Super Mega Rig. I took my Super Rig, which many of you have seen the video on that, and I upgraded it, made it way better for live settings, and included 3 scenes, clean 1, clean 2, crunch 1 and 2, and lead 1 and 2. You just heard a little sample of it. I'm going to walk you through what I did. It's available for download below. It's way better than my original one. You're going to love it. You may be asking, why would you upgrade the Super Rig if it was so super? Because I continue to learn from folks like you in my YouTube community and the guys in my Ultimate Headrush Effects group on Facebook. I wanted to implement scenes to the fullest extent and make it so this rig will be perfect for live gigs. I also really wanted to upgrade the lead channel with a better amp and more diverse sound to it. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say utilizing scenes, then you should check out my video here. And there will be other playlists and videos listed below to help you better acquaint yourself with Headrush Core, Prime, and Flex Prime units. If you're completely new to the Headrush Core, Prime, and Flex Prime, then check out my playlist here, which is for beginners from beginning all the way through some more advanced settings. I think you're going to like those videos. Let's walk through how these scenes work, because each scene has 2 different positions to the switch. First time you press the switch, it turns on a bunch of parameters I programmed. Second time you push the same foot switch, it will access an entirely different set of parameters. So you basically have one scene with 2 scenes within it, right? It's great. If you use all 5 foot switches on the core, you could have 10 different scenes. Now we're going to have a total of 6 scenes, but they're broken up into 3 sets. Clean 1 and 2, crunch 1 and 2, and lead 1 and 2. Now looking at my pedal, right now I am in clean switch state 1. We're just going to call it clean 1 for simplicity. Now there's not that much on. There's a little bit of reverb, some compression, a nice clean amp. But when I click on the foot switch the second time, you'll see the stereo chorus came on. That added a little variety, a little more broadness to the sound. And you can go back out of it by just clicking again. You go down to clean 1. Thank you for watching. I am so grateful that you all give me your feedback. You tell me what you like, what you don't like. Continue to do that, please. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. Tell me what you like about the Headrush units. Which one do you use? What's your favorite amp? Or what's your favorite cab? Let's share that information below to help others grow and learn, just like we're doing right now. Now, when we switch out of clean scene 1 or 2 over to crunch scene 1 or 2, it will shut off the chorus, but you can still turn the chorus back on if you want to. So let me show you. I click over to crunch 1 and the chorus went off. I can turn the chorus on, and then even if I switch to crunch 2, the chorus stays on. That's how I programmed it. Now if I go back to crunch 1, it's basically starting over in that particular scene. It's going to shut off the chorus, okay? Now the chorus foot switch is independent of these scenes. It can be activated on its own. So if I'm in crunch 2 and I want chorus on, just step on it. That's all there is to it. You can turn it off and on. It's easy. Now we'll go up to the lead scene, state 1 and 2, or scene 1 and 2. Click on that foot switch and it will shut off the chorus if it's on from the previous scene you're using. Now in this lead scene, we have a lot more depth, really high gain amp, but it has some transparency to it. So it doesn't just sound like total fuzz. There's a lot of transparency to it. So you still hear your guitar through that dirt and mix of high distortion. What I did on the second part of this is I added one of my favorite blocks. That's the octave pedal. I love this. So when I click on this, you'll see the octave drive comes on. It's a blast. It adds even more depth to an already rich and thick lead signal. All right, if I'm in lead scene, part 1, switch 1, state 1, whatever you want to call it, I can turn the chorus on. The chorus will stay on if I go to the second switch state of the lead scene. So watch this. It stays on. Now if I go back down to switch state 1, it shuts off the chorus. Okay, keep that in mind. That chorus pedal is independent, but it also sometimes is turned off by different positions of scenes. I realized after filming that I left out some very important details about the split signal path. you'll notice when we change from the clean or the crunch scenes over to the lead scenes that the top amplifier shuts off and the bottom amplifier turns on. So what that does in effect is shut off any of the effects up top that would have been running through that amp. So only the effects running through the bottom signal path right in front of the amp are making any effect on the chain. Now the start path and the end path affect both amplifiers, either the upper or the lower signal path. But the way I set it up, it's pretty cool. You don't have to worry about messing around with the mix or anything like that. You also notice that I have the 5th foot switch programmed to add a little clean boost. That's one of my favorites, and guys in that Ultimate Headrush Effects group have showed me that simple trick. All you do is you add full blast boost of an EQ pedal without changing any of the EQ settings. You're just adding a simple gain. So when I turn that on, it can boost any of the scenes, any part of the scenes, and that is fully separate from everything else. It's never turned off by a scene change or anything like that. All right, that's enough yapping. Let's try some sound samples playing through each scene, different positions 1 and 2, and we'll even throw in the stereo chorus sometimes and the clean boost just to show how it works. And stick around because there's another little sneaky effect I put in there that I didn't mention yet. All right, this is nice and clean, no special effects added. Now let's click that same foot switch to add a little bit of chorus to the mix. All right, now let's play again, and I'll show you how easy it is to get some crunch added to the mix. I can even add some chorus to that mix if I want to. Click on that chorus. I'm still in the second scene of the crunch. Cool. What if we need to add a little boost in the middle there? That's easy. Now, let's say we're in the middle of a song and we're playing the rhythm part. It's a little crunchy and we got to break out into the lead. It's easy. All you got to do, push that switch. So we're in that lead scene, right? But we want to make it even thicker and richer. Let's click on the foot switch again and we'll turn on the octaves. As I mentioned earlier, you can turn off and on the chorus in any one of the scenes. Beware, it will shut off when you're switching between scenes altogether. Now, the boost pedal is completely independent. I can turn that on whenever I want. And I told you there's an extra special little effect I didn't mention yet, and that is the wah pedal. That is so much fun. You can use it on clean, crunch, or on the lead scene, but sometimes it just feels good to have a really thick, overdriven sound with some wah pedal added. What do you think? Now I have the Hot Tone Ampero Press 2 dual function foot switch connected to my core. So when I press down on the toe, it's going to activate the wah pedal. So let's jam a little bit. There you have it. You have 3 scenes, effectively 6 scenes, because each scene has 2 different states of the switch, 1 and 2. So on the clean, you have that nice, clean, simple sound, but you can also click again and have a little bit of a depth and oral sound to it with chorus. Now, crunch scene is great because you start off with a little bit of white boost. When you push that foot switch again, you're going to mix in the glorious drive, bring the beef, that's the preset, and it just makes it really dirty. And then it's a nice transition quickly from there over to the lead scene where you have a lot more depth, more delay, a broader sound, and you also have a nice dirty amp. It's just, I love it. It's my favorite. And then if you click again, you add in that octavizer and you're like, whoa, man, where am I? Is it the 60s all over again? That's why the Super Mega Rig blows my Super Rig out of the water. Check it out below. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Love to get your feedback. Love to hear from you in the comment section, but I also really enjoy email. So you can always get in touch with me at mattgmania@gmail.com. That's all one word, mattgmania@gmail.com. Until next time, keep on rocking. I'll see you around.